Alright, what is up YouTube? Oh, welcome back to another glorious video. As you can see, we is at the racetrack getting some E85. I feel like I start every video off like that. And our favorite place to go is racetrack in Texas. Yeah, because this is like the only place that has some E85 in Texas. As you can see, I go nowhere else except for Murphy. Murphy has E85 in Texas. Other than that, racetrack in certain spots only have E85. As you can see, she is dirty from all that spinning last night. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at all the dirt we've accumulated from spinning out. This is what happens. I cleaned her up just to get her dirty, bro. Let's see if we hop over that. But I put a little 10 ball in because I just want to make it home. We got a long way to go. I got some gas in here. God damn. Nice. I got some gas in here. We already got some E85 in here, but I just wanted to top it off a little bit. You know, throw a little 10 ball in there. Because we got a long way to go and I don't want to stop for no gas. We're about an hour away from home, from my hometown. So this is the next day, like literally the next day. We woke up and just started driving to go home. So that's what that is. Today's video is gonna be something special I have planned for you guys right after spinning out. As you see in the last video, I was spinning like crazy. Sometimes this tire does not want to spin. Sometimes it does, but most of the time this tire is kicking out.
I'm saved. It's RRT. What's going on?
So I don't know what's going on with that. That shit crazy to me. It's crazy. Like I'm getting so tired of it. So someone messaged me and told me that I needed to weld the diff, and I don't know what happened, but I am missing a lug nut. Someone did not put my lug nuts on right, changing out my tires. So, fuck you guys.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead on this video and do a welding diff for this video. So, got like an hour drive or so, and we're gonna go home and weld the diff. Take everything apart. From what I hear, it's a pretty complicated job, but we're not gonna try and make it so complicated. We're not gonna make this video that long because I don't want this video to be super long. I know y'all get tired of like long ass videos. I don't want this to be a long ass video. I want this to be, you know, fairly short but fairly lengthy for you to, you know, get a lot out of the video. So, yep, let's go ahead and hit this drive, man, because I am not prepared. I am not prepared for this drive at all. To get to my hometown coming from Dallas. So let's go ahead and hit this drive. I am not excited about this. All right, we is in the V. Let's give her a little crank up. Nice. I had an AC going because it is hot. It's like, let's see what the temperature is, y'all. Hold on. I can see it from here. Jesus, it is not that hot. I promise you it's not that hot. I think that's my engine temp, but it is hot. Like, it's around there. It feels like 129. I ain't gonna lie. So, in the comments, what are the downsides to having a welded diff? Can somebody please tell me in the comments? Like, I'm already gonna do it. I already know what's gonna happen, but from what I hear, that is the diff is gonna make my wheels screech a lot. Like when I do turns and shit like that, it's gonna make my diff, my diff. It's gonna make my wheels do some screeching sounds, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like everywhere I go, as soon as I make a turn, I'm not ready for that. So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be, I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but the perks to it, I'm gonna be able to slide anywhere I want to on demand. I'm not gonna do any befores and afters because you already see what my diff is doing. Y'all already see how I spin. I spin sometimes, I don't spin sometimes. But with that being said, I want to spin all the time on demand. Like every time I hit the gas, I want to spin. I want to feel that power. Ooh, look at that nice Corvette right there. That's my dream car. I say every car is my dream car, but I do want a Corvette someday. Someday, not now, but someday. Let's go ahead and get y'all a nice little pool, real quick. Let's see if I can do it. And I got a little bit of burbles. I don't know if y'all can hear that. A little bit of burbles in the back. This is crazy. All right, let's see if I can. Oh, it's out of the way. Slow. A nice little pool, real quick, from the slow 5.7. So I'm not gonna record this whole little vlog all the way to the house. So let me pick up when I get there and we're somewhere close to getting everything taken apart on the back of the car so we can get the diff drop. Okay guys, so we are back home. As you can see, I am in my work attire. I already got the car jacked up and partial of the wheels off. I got one wheel off and I gotta take the other wheel off. I just really want to get into the parts where I'm welding a diff and get the after, you know, because I don't want this video to be too long. But let me show you what I got done so far. All right, here we go. So we got one wheel off. I already got the car jacked up. We got one wheel off, like I said. And as you can see from the aftermath of shredding tires. Yeah, make sure you guys clean that off. You don't want that, you know, building up. As you see, the other side is like crazy built up. So I gotta go pull that off and I gotta go take the other wheel off. So with that being said, let's go do that real quick. Like I said, y'all, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just basically putting the car together. So I'm doing this as I go. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just building a ghetto drift car. So bear with me. If this don't work out, it don't work out. So it is what it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You got it all up in here. You can barely see. Let me get some light. All right, so I was trying to avoid using my flash on my light, on my camera, but you know, to save battery, but I couldn't find my light, so. As you can see, like I was saying, it gets caught up everywhere. So make sure you guys, after you slide, make sure you check behind the wheel and make sure this stuff is not, look at all that, lined up in the crevice behind this, because that could get caught up in the CV axle and that's bad news. So yeah. All right, so what's next? After taking the wheels off, getting it jacked up, you're gonna have to, as you can see, I got all my stuff janky here. You're gonna take off the exhaust here. So I'm gonna go from the middle and just pull it out from there and get it out like that. I hate taking it off, but it has to come off, so let's do that. Most of this stuff I'm not gonna be showing detail by detail on how to do. I'm just gonna be going through it, well, walking through it and showing you guys what I'm, like the steps, basically. So if I don't show you like detail on how to take off your exhaust or how to take off a bolt, like, come on guys, look it up. It's simple. It's just take it off, screw the bolt, put it back on the bolt. It's just common sense. So like I said, we're gonna take off the exhaust, and I'm probably gonna skip to some part where I got the exhaust off because it's gonna take a whole lot of work and beating. So bear with me. As you can see, we are underneath the car. Good old place to be. I'm not worried at all. I got these bolts right here, already taken out. Right here, as you can see, they're destroyed. Oh my God. I'm probably going to have to get some new mid pipes or some to hold these together. I'm gonna have to beat the exhaust out, and that's like the worst part. I hate doing that. Woo. All right, gang, as you can see, the exhaust is off, so I had to beat it out of here, and man, I am tired. I ain't gonna lie. We're one step closer to getting this thing out. I think this is like the worst part for me. It's just getting the exhaust off. But it came off fairly easy, so now I gotta figure out how to get these bolts. This one, thing 1, and thing 2 right there. So I got this one I'm not worried about because I feel like I can get some right here. But this one, dear Jesus. All right. The exhaust is now free. Don't be laughing at my underglow taped up, man. Come on, bro. Shit. So we got the exhaust off. That's like the main part I was worried about, was like having trouble with this little space I got, garage space I got, to take it out. So now we got to get this out the way. I'm just gonna probably just push it down, and you know. All right, now that I got that pushed down, I feel like I can now work a lot better with all this free space. I'm so confused on what to do next. Like I said, I am winging this, y'all. I am winging it. So please do not try this at home. And for everyone watching, please hit that like, subscribe, and noti bell. Please hit the like button. And make sure y'all comment on how stupid I am. I know I'm pretty crazy. Not stupid, I know I'm crazy for doing this. So like I said, it's my drift car. I'm trying to turn this into a drift car with the little tools that I have and little resources that I have. I'm not sponsored. I'm not rich. I don't have money like that. I'm just doing this with house tools that I have and a welding machine. So, like I said, we're gonna get this welded. It is a get rag. So this is supposed to be a LSD. I feel like it's broken. I don't know why, but I got it from somebody and he said it was good. It was working good for a minute. I'm telling you, both tires bent with no problem. But I just want that welded life. I heard somebody say that the welded life is better, and minus the whole noises and stuff that it does, that comes with it. But like I said, I don't want just a LSD differential. I want something that I can slide easily with very little power that I have. So after this, it's going to be taking this thing off, because I was going to take it off from the little shaft from here, but I'm just going to go ahead and rotate this and take it all off like that. And then I got one bolt here. I don't have a bolt over there, which is weird. I don't know what this is. I'm going to just pull it out later. So my goal is to just drop this and then just not without having to pull out the TV axles, just from right here. So I'm just have it dangling, take all this stuff off, all the bolts, take it out. Then I'm gonna just pull these CV axles out and then get this dropped so that way I can start welding. And like I said, YouTube, please, if you're watching this video, I got dirt all over me. If you're watching this YouTube video, please hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Like, I know I'm saying it so much, but it's so crucial. I kind of want to see where this goes as far as like YouTube and making videos off my phone and stuff like that. But make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. I'm putting a lot of work into these videos. I'm taking time out of my day, and on top of that, going to work and just trying to make ends meet. But please, if y'all want to see this car go far as a drift car, I really want this to drift. I want it to kick off. So please help me out by hitting that like, comment, and subscribe button. And yeah, please help me out. So next for me is taking the drive shaft from the differential, and I'm using let me see if I can find the size, a T55. So I'm gonna show y'all the bolts. They are pretty weird. They have these little star shape inserts in them, so I'm going to show y'all what that looks like. All right, so here's what those bolts look like right here. As I was saying, they are like a star or a hex, whatever you want to call them. All right, chat, let me show you what I've done so far. I lowered the whole cradle, rear end cradle. I took like 3 bolts off. I probably didn't have to take that one off, but I took this side off. You mainly probably need to take this side off to get to this bolt. But as you can see, we can now see this bolt, and it's easy to access now. So again, I had to take this off, loosen it, well, take it off, the bolts out, and then loosen this, which is your back struts. So I took that off, and well, I lowered that a little bit, and we lowered this whole support here, and now we're able to basically access this. I'll probably just gotta take the screws out just to get it like a little bit more access, a little bit more clearance. But as you can see, that's better than nothing. I could probably hit it with, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we're good, chat. We can hit it with this. All right, chat. So I just tried hitting this bolt with pure strength. I ain't gonna lie, I'm weak as hell. It is hot in this bitch, and it is hard to take this bolt. It probably has thread lock on it, so I'm gonna get thread lock for sure. But oh my god, I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy. I fucking knew it. All right, gang. Shit. It's out of there. See, yep, it has some thread lock on there, so make sure you guys get some thread lock. Fuck, dude. Jesus. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like a fucking wet puppy. All right, guys. Now that we finally got this bolt taken out here, we are gonna try and get this bolt out, which I know is gonna be really easy to take out. So I already got the socket to match, which is a 15. So if you have a Get Rag LSD diff, 15 is gonna be this small bolt up there, and then right here is a 21. I don't know if I said that before, but yeah, 21, 21, 15. And as you can see, this mug is coming down, so be careful, gang. I have some play now, so I'm gonna try and hit this bolt right quick, and then I'm gonna come right back to that one and knock it out. All right, so I got this one out. Now I had to put this one back in just to hold it from twisting a certain way so I can break it. But now we can take this one out, and we can take this one out, and it should just fall straight down and all that good stuff. I don't know if that's normal, but I already took it out. It started making a hissing sound, so that was weird. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna get all over the place. So I'm just gonna gently unscrew this. Oh shit. There we go. Alrighty, y'all. As y'all can see, the diff is hanging by threads, literally.
Stop it.
Look at these CV axles out. Looks like they're already coming out. So I'm just going to pry them all, pry it out right here. They say don't do that, but hell, bro. Like I said, ghetto workshop, ghetto drift car, ghetto tools.
Better pizza, Papa John's.
I'm using what I got. All right, guys, so we got the diff off, and we're gonna have to find some type of way to pry off the CV axles. So I got this here, and hopefully this won't damage my CV axles. I can just pry them out with no problem. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, as you can see, and just with two little nudges, I got it to pop out. So it wasn't that hard. I think I say this now, but bro, it wasn't that hard. But I say at the end, when I'm putting this back together, it's gonna be a bitch. As you can see, both CV axles are out, and the diff is out as well. A small motor. I kid you not. I am never doing this again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Ever in my life doing this again. All right, guys, so now we have to take these bolts off. I already started taking off some of them. They are 10s. So basically just gonna go around here and take them all off. All right, guys, I finally got all the bolts taken out. One of them was like a 13, and I can already feel it coming apart. They didn't really use gaskets with these. I think Dodge really wanted to just use like RTV or whatever you call it, seal maker. But I'm gonna pull this off. As you can see, I just put it back, but I'm using a pry bar and oh shit, hold on. As you can see, it look, it's really just, I can't do this with one hand, so hold on, let me. All right, so I got what looks like the insides or the guts of the diff out. I'm so confused on how I'm supposed to weld this because, yeah, I'm very confused. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to take, hold on, let me get this flipped over. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to take this plate off in order to get to the insides to where I can actually do the welding, and then I'm gonna put it right back together. So let me start taking this apart blindly. I do not know what I'm doing. All right, so we came to, not O'Reilly's, I was about to say O'Reilly's like a dumbass. We came to AutoZone, I couldn't get that up, to look for some brake cleaner fluid and all that jazz, because you're gonna need the brake cleaner fluid to, you know, clean out the differential. So, and we're gonna need some gear oil. Yeah, I think that's what I got at the house. $75.90. Brake cleaner fluid. So I guess we're gonna get this one and just clean the hell out of it, I guess. You better be lucky I love you. All right, guys, so we are in here in the garage, back in the garage, and we got our brake cleaner fluid. We're gonna go ahead and start cleaning this thing down. You already know how that's gonna go. Am I doing this? Am I doing too much? It's probably good to get cleaned anyway. All right, gang, how I look? Good? You straight? I look like a ninja? Or nah? All right, it's what I got. It is what I got. It looks pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie, it looks pretty tight. I look like a fucking DJ or something like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing welded. Yo, what the fuck? Yo. Yo, that is some craziest shit if I ever seen some crazy shit, bro. What the fuck? Bro, I'm used to using those little MIG welders with the little wires and stuff, but this is, yo, this is diabolical. This is crazy. Yeah or nay? Yeah or not? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is that gonna come loose? Only one way to find out. Now we gotta do the other side, and that'll be the end of this little or deal here. And we're gonna go ahead and put it right back in the little diff housing, jack everything back up, put it up, and then go for a test drive, because I know that's what everybody want to see what the final results is. All right, YouTube, it's time for the other side. I already got my little nail in. I'm just gonna weld around that just to fill it in and make it solid. So let's get to work. All right, as you can see, I got the whole inside of the diff back in, the guts, as I may say. And we're gonna put the top on the housing, or the side of the housing back on, and we're gonna put it back on, and I'm probably just gonna cut to where this is all put together. God damn, it's so close. I'm probably gonna cut to where it's all together and we got it all put together and we're driving it on the street. So yeah, let's just do that. All right, YouTube, as you can see, we're on the road. I got the diff in. We got my fancy tires on, so I can't do too much. As you can see, come on, camera, my beautiful cameraman.
What?
Should I say camera lady? You wanna say hey?
Hey y'all.
Say it like that. Alright, as you can see, I don't have no tread on these tires, so they're pretty bald. Just doing a little something to show that I do have the diff welded. So without further ado, let's get to it. content, it didn't sound like nothing was broken or nothing sounded off to me. Both tires sound like they spent in the inside of the car. I don't know. You guys are going to be the judge to that if you guys are actually watching the YouTube video. And please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. Make sure y'all do that. Thank you. Y'all want to see the views go up. Y'all want to see the car more often. With that being said, that is the end of this video. Thank y'all for watching. It's been fun. It's Ugly Hemi J. Peace.